Okay, let's get at it.
Woo! Yay, hiking.
Good morning. It is December 5th, 2021. Day 185. 87. 187. It is a perfect day so far.
Sunshine.
Sunshine. We'll see what it is tonight, but man, it is going to be a warm day too. We are heading up from Unicoi Gap. We've got 16.9 miles, which is our longest day remaining. We've got about 4,000 feet of elevation to do, which is our most elevation remaining in a single day. Marking down some milestones here. So let's see, 16.9 miles. We're headed up a long, steep climb to start the day, as usual, coming out of a gap, which is Blue Mountain. Not Old Blue like up in Maine, but just Old Blue Mountain. And then we've got Sheep Rock Top, and then Poor Mountain. I guess we passed the Rich Mountain Fire Tower a couple days ago, so this is the Poor Mountain. I wonder if there was a rivalry at some point. And Poor Mountain has like 4 sub-peaks on it. And then since we're passing Sheep Rock, the last one we climb is called Cow Mountain. So maybe the sheeps and cows had a rivalry too. But either way, those were the named climbs I can remember. And just lots of ups today. And I can't come up with it. Do you know where we're staying tonight?
Don't remember. Some tent site.
Yeah. Bag End.
Yeah.
Bags Creek. Something along those lines. Should be camp area around there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bags Creek.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Okay.
That sounds too Lord of the Rings-ish.
Yeah. We'll see you at the top of one of these climbs. Winding our way through the mountains. The wind just kicked up a little bit, but the sun is still out. We almost done yet? Almost. Past the 50-mile mark. Woo! Back there a little while ago. And we're just looking at that bump in front of us. Guessing that that's the next bump we go up. Still making our way across climb number 5, I guess. A, B, C, D. Some uppy downies. And we've started to get the drizzle and the rain in. It's definitely getting a lot foggier as well. But we're getting close to our climb up Cow Mountain. We'll see how heavy the rain gets on us, or if it just stays drizzly like this. We'll see. I think this is just about the top of 5D.
Yay!
And we can stop at the Whitley Gap shelter if we wanted.
1.2 off trail.
1.2 off trail.
That's
I
ridiculous.
do not think so.
Ridiculous.
Hello.
Hi, how are we?
I think we're doing all right.
Good.
Not getting too wet yet.
Nah, it's just freezing.
Just a little
It's
dribble.
not cold yet.
Yep.
So it's good.
Yet. Awesome. Okay.
On we go.
On we go. I think we're basically at the top of this, and then we've got down and up to
climbs.
6.
Yeah.
We got Mount Cow. Cow Mountain. See ya.
Whoa.
We have hit the top of Cowrock Mountain, and let's see what our views are from the ledges. Ooh, doggies. Melissa approaching in the mist.
Heck of a view, huh? Definitely worth the climb.
Not very many more climbs left. All right.
Need a Tupperware? People are so weird.
It's collecting rainwater for drinking purposes.
Next dog comes through. Yeah.
All right, end of day 187. We pushed a couple extra miles today.
We did.
We did 19 miles, so that's our new long for the trip. Gives us more options for how we end this beast. But it was good. We started at Unicoi Gap, and we're at Southbound Gap right now. Mm-hmm. And let's see, we passed over.
We did that too, but we weren't really going to talk about that. That's not PG-13 friendly.
Passed over Blue Mountain and Poor Mountain and Sheep Mountain and Cow Mountain, and
Cow Mountain, it was Cowrock Mountain.
And by going the extra 2 miles, we went over Wolf Mountain. So
all the animals.
Yeah, okay, and it wasn't really Wolf Mountain.
And some guy told us that if we
Mountain
went down to this creek, there was a herd of wild boar, and you went down there was nothing.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to laugh at me as I went down the steep hill.
Pick one out of the way. Yeah, I didn't.
But yeah, I went down. There wasn't any water either, so
yeah,
it was a
There's
mud
plenty
puddle.
of water all day because it rained all afternoon.
Yep. But it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it's not too cold, so I really can't complain.
Yeah, the fact that it's, I don't know what the temperature is, but we're not shivering here, so
yeah, we're doing
all is good. We're in the tent before any heavy rain started, so all good. Okay.
Any highlights, lowlights for the day?
I did. I had a highlight. It was actually sort of from last night, running into Viewmaster.
Yeah, so we'd met her when we got off trail way back in Maine.
Millinocket.
I say June. It was that month long ago when I was first injured, and we met her the day before she summited Katahdin, and then we've seen her on and off since then. She's a much faster hiker. She and her mom, we passed in the Shenandoahs, which was nice. And she summited yesterday, which is awesome. Way to go. Yep. And then came back to the hostel where we were staying to regroup for the night before she headed back home. Yeah,
so it was just pretty awesome. Just kind of saw her the day before she went, the day after she finished, and a whole bunch along the middle. She gave us big hugs this morning when we left, just to wish us luck for the rest of our journey. And I think she enjoed seeing us on and off again just as much as we enjoyed seeing her. Yep, so that was a good highlight. Yeah, okay, any highlights for you? It was just a day of hiking. I think it's great that we decided to push 2 extra miles to give us options for finishing. Mm-hmm. But I didn't think anything was really spectacular. Yeah, there was absolutely no views all day long. The climb at Unicoi Gap was pretty steep because it was our last loaded pack climb out of a gap. Yep. Yay, last one. Yep. But tomorrow we'll do Blood Mountain, which is our last big climb supposedly. So that's all good. Yep. Well, that's tomorrow. Good. So awesome. Today was just day hiking. Day hiking. Okay. And I know I did have another one, but it'll come into my head, half an hour after I so you can talk about it tomorrow morning. Okay. Sounds good. Are we going to talk about Tenalina? Let's talk about Tenalina. So we have trouble disentangling Tennessee and North Carolina because you go back and forth across the border for like 100 miles or something. Before the Smokies, through the Smokies. After the Smokies, it's all North Carolina. But so we decided we'd cover them together, and we jokingly call them Tenalina. Mm-hmm. So I have a couple of things that stand out for me. Okay. I'll just give one at a time. Okay. So the first one is geographically, the northern, I think we were still in Tennessee at this point, but the balds and the views from the balds were just amazing, and they never got old. They just were 360-degree views all the way around. The first time we climbed up Hump Mountain, I think it was absolutely incredible. But all of them, we'd walk 10 feet and go, we got to take more pictures. And that combined with, we saw a lot of gorgeous waterfalls. I'm a huge waterfall person, so like Laurel Creek Falls for me was just amazing. So I really enjoyed that northern part of these two states. All the waterfalls. Going into the waterfalls and the balds, those were really cool for me. Okay, that was one. Okay, so I'm going to go. We said Massachusetts had the most trail magic. Yeah. Tenalina had the best trail magic. So quarters, biscuit, apples, fresh ground. I think those were probably the only 4 trail magics we got, and they were the 4 best.
We had Anne and UT people.
Those are separate.
No, those are trail magics. People brought us food.
No, those are trail magics.
They are 2 trail magics. They brought us food.
I don't
They brought us my favorite cinnamon buns from Knoxville, and they brought us fresh fruit, and they brought us cookies, and they handed us grapes, and that was absolutely trail magic. Unexpected, delightful gifts to us.
Okay. Sounds good. So it still falls in the category of the
trail
best trail magic
the best
of the trail.
in Tenalina. I agree.
Okay. You're next, I guess.
Since I already went there, we had Family and Friends Week in Virginia. I really enjoyed seeing family and friends, I guess mostly friends, and coworkers in Tennessee and North Carolina. It just, again, was a boost to have folks come out that we knew. Some folks came out on Max Patch, and then again hiked us into the Smokies, and that. Yeah. I really, really enjoy seeing people we know and having them share a little bit of the experience with us.
Yep. Okay. And I guess my only other one I'm going to say is, and we said this while we were doing it, but it was really incredible, especially going through the Smokies, how much different the weather was on the different sides of the ridgeline. So the AT literally it follows the ridgeline, North Carolina on one side, Tennessee on the other, and the North Carolina side, the sun was over there just because of the way it was in the sky, and it would be nice and shiny and warmish, and then you literally go 10 feet over and slightly onto the other side of the ridge, and all of a sudden it's windy and cold, and it, obviously the Smokies was also our coldest night.
It's still mine now.
Okay. So the difference in the weather patterns on the different sides of the mountain, I'll go with that, was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, no, that is cool. I was just going to add, sorry to hassle you, but I was just going to add that that first night in the Smokies at Tricorner Knob Shelter is the coldest I've ever been in my life. And we've camped in snow. We've been stuck in snow we didn't intend to be camping in, and we've had really cold nights, but I have never been that cold. Mostly setting up camp and taking it down in the morning. Like, we were fine overnight in our sleeping bags with our hot hands and whatever, but that transition period when you have to do stuff and you have to have your hands out and you have to be moving around, I've never been that cold.
I think that's one of the funnier end of day recaps also, just because we're shivering. You're shivering. I don't know if you can tell, but the camera was shaking because my arm was shivering. It was so that was cold. That was a cold night.
So I guess I'll say the contrast between when we were in Maine and we had to get out in part because it was so stinking hot. It was 105 degrees in Bangor, Maine, and I was having a lot of trouble with the heat. To 15 degrees with wind chills below zero in the Smokies, like, that's a heck of a range we've had out here in the last 6 months. So that really stood out for me and was underscored in the Smokies that night.
Yep. Okay.
That's Tenalina.
That is.
One more state to talk about, but we can't talk about it until we're done. So these are going to go on hold until we get to Springer Mountain.
Okay.
We'll see ya.